Welcome to a journey of history and mystery at the iconic Stanley Hotel, located in Estes Park, Colorado. I'm Lisa.
I'm Shelly.
And I'm Erica. And we're the Loan Depot Ignite girls and hosts of American Dream TV, financing your American dream in Northern Colorado.
Tonight, we're diving into the rich tapestry of the Stanley Hotel, famously known as the inspiration behind Stephen King's chilling classic, The Shining.
From its breathtaking architecture to its intriguing past, we're going to explore the hotel's beautiful grounds,
Like this fun maze.
and also its intriguing history, really trying to find out for ourselves, is it really haunted?
Buckle up as we embark on a night of discovery and spine-tingling adventure.
And now it's time for the scary part of our journey. In the early 1970s, Stephen King, who was living in Boulder, Colorado at the time, brought his wife up to the Stanley Hotel for a weekend getaway from their kids. It was late in the season, so they were actually the only guests left in the hotel. It was the last night before they closed for the season. They were given room 217, and when they went to bed, Stephen King woke up in the middle of the night and he had had a horrific nightmare. He had a nightmare that a garden hose was chasing his son, his toddler son, down the hall, and it really affected him. He got out of bed, sat outside, and smoked a cigarette. And while he did that, he wrote down what became the initial structure or guts of The Shining. And he actually did that before he even finished smoking that cigarette. So what was going on at the Stanley Hotel before Stephen King wrote his book? Well, several things, but one of my favorite stories is in the early 1920s, there was a flood, and the flood caused a power outage. In order to get heat and light to each room, they brought fuel to each individual room. Well, it ended up that there was a horrible explosion, and in room 217, a chambermaid was actually caught up in this explosion. The rumor is it knocked her from the second floor all the way down to the first. The beautiful thing is she lived, and she came back to work at the hotel for another almost 30 years until the 50s. So she is one of the most famous ghosts that the guests who have stayed here talk about, because she comes in and she tidies up your room at night. So if you ever stay at the Stanley Hotel and you wake up and your room, which was in disarray when you went to bed, is nice and tidy and your shoes are all lined up at the end of the bed, you'll know it was the chambermaid of room 217 ghost that did this for you.
Located at the base of Rocky Mountain National Park in beautiful Estes Park, Colorado, this 142-room colonial revival hotel is a hotbed of paranormal activity, and it's frequently named one of the nation's most haunted hotels. But beyond the eerie hauntedness of the hotel is surrounded with breathtaking beauty, making it the ideal location for weddings, corporate events, and other special occasions. The hotel staff does an amazing job of catering to the hotel's charm by putting on tours and performances for the 190,000 guests the Stanley sees every year.
So this is Freeland Stanley. He built the Stanley Hotel. Let me tell you a little bit more about that history. Twins Francis and Freeland Stanley invented a steam-powered car and founded the Stanley Motor Carriage Company. The cars were called Stanley Steamers, and several different models were produced. In 1903, Freeland Stanley was battling a life-threatening case of tuberculosis. At the time, the most recommended treatment was fresh, dry air and lots of sunlight. Following his doctor's advice, Stanley decided to seek this remedy in the Rocky Mountains, leaving the East Coast. He and his wife, Flora, moved to Estes Park, Colorado for the summer, and over the course of the season, Stanley's health improved significantly. By 1907, Stanley had fully recovered, but was dissatisfied with the rustic living conditions and limited amenities of their summer retreat. He decided to transform Estes Park into a resort town. That year, construction began on the Hotel Stanley, a 48-room grand hotel designed to cater to moderately wealthy urbanites from their social circle back east, as well as others seeking the area's beneficial climate. So whether you're a skeptic or a believer in the paranormal, we're going to find out if there's any ghosts and stay here tonight.
Only friendly ghosts visit us, please. Oh, what a night at the Stanley Hotel. How'd you girls sleep?
I didn't. I don't know about you.
I slept great. Why did you sleep?
Well, I'm a light sleeper, but I heard a lot of rustling and noise above us.
Little
and I
footsteps?
didn't think we had anybody staying above us.
Well, we did pull up a chair just in case for little Lucy.
Oh.
She'll come home with you later. Oh dear.
Well, thanks for joining us on this thrilling journey.
Until next time.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.